Hello guys, and welcome to another Epic 7 video. I'm going to show you the best 4 units to get to Master RTA rank easily. I will also explain to you how to build and use them and give you some strategies and tips as well. So let's get this show started. First, you need to understand that in order to get to high ranks, you need to get 2 things checked. 1. You need as many meta heroes built as possible, meaning you have a counter to whatever the enemy will throw at your face. For example, if he decide to use ML Ray, you should have a cleanser like Schneel or ML Kowarik ready to go. 2. You need to get good at drafting and tricking your enemies into following a certain drafting phase by forcing him to either pick a certain counter or just ban someone from your team by your choice. And this one is the hardest to do, because it requires a good understanding of how the meta work and also by playing a lot of matches and losing. After all, practice makes perfect. Now let me show you 4 heroes that if you build and use correctly, you will be able to reach master rank this season. First, we have Mortalix. Ever since his last buff, this dude's value skyrocketed that he is now competing with ML5 heroes in the tier list. What makes Mort great is 2 things. First, he is completely immune to any debuffs that stops movement, meaning you cannot stun or put Mort to sleep. Second, he cancels any counterattack by just existing in the field, and only allowing himself to counterattack the enemy. So these 2 things makes him an insta-pick against 90% of the meta we have. Not to mention, he has a fear debuff on his S3 that makes enemies unable to take a turn, and he ignores effect resistance if he is the highest HP. For RTA, you can build him faster than mine, but always make sure he has a very high HP so you can lock down enemies easier. Second on the list is the one and only Limited Flan. Another top-tier unit who can completely solo a match by herself. She is insanely strong, because she has a 100% evasion chance, can push everyone with her S3 and also dual attack after every ally who uses a basic attack, which then gives her combat readiness. So with some good setting, you can guarantee her taking the second turn always. She is also very flexible to build. You can go lifesteal and immunity to counter Harsetti, or you can go full damage like mine. Third on the list, we have BBK, and what makes this unit insta-pick is the fact that she can survive and deal massive AoE damage. And if she gets a kill with her S3, she gets an extra turn. BBK is very strong because she has 2 chances to proc immortality. So if you play her right, you will always guarantee her taking a turn and cleaning the battlefield easily by herself. You can also use her with Abigail to get an extra immortality and full cleanse as well. For RTA, you can build BBK 2 different ways. Either go full damage by using triple torrent or destruction and torrent sets, or go decent damage with effect resistance, like having 150% or more ER on her. Our 4th and final member is going to be Amiki. This girl is super strong and hard to counter, so whenever you draft her correctly, your opponent will have a hard time figuring out his next drafts. What makes Amiki so strong is being able to take out enemies by herself, thanks to Tooth Artifact proc with her double S1 on counterattacks. Her S3 also hits really hard and deals splash damage to all enemies. Not to mention she gets immortality twice with full cleanse, so you will always guarantee her taking a turn. She is a solid counter to Limited Flan as well, since she can take the thickest flans with 2 of her S1 proc. Alright, now that we got the top 4 heroes to reach master rank easily, let me give you a few tips on how to increase your win chances in RTA. Basically, you need to have 2 solid openers built, like ML Luna, Politis, or Nakwal. Because no matter how good your other heroes, you will always need an opener ready to go. Also, you must have at least 2 cleansers that counters the current meta debuffers. For example, we have Schneel who can shut down ML Ray. And we have ML Kowarik who can shut down Mortalix and Harsetti. You can use other cleansers as well, but these are the top picks in my drafts. Another thing you can do when the draft goes bad, or against you, is rely on heavy RNG units, like throwing ML Ufine, ML Landy, or any counterattack units, or someone like Genua, who is annoying to deal with and can take out threats by himself. Just understand the passives and how they interact with each others. And last but not least, use the ban protection slot when drafting for your advantage, so you can protect an annoying hero that your enemy will need a niche counter to, or a solid opener, or counter yourself. For example, if your enemy pick ML Luna, and you are forced to ban someone else but her, you can protect a cleanser like ML Acades, or Laya to counter Luna, and shut her down, and enable the team to go right after. And trust me, if you get these tactics right, Your enemy will not have a chance to beat you unless his gear is leagues above you, of course. These are some of the units I use in RTA, and I will show you some matches as well, so thank you for watching, and please feel free to ask anything in the comments section down below. Enjoy the showcase, and see you in the next one.
You've been shot at, you've been broken down. Heart is beating, still won't make a sound. It feels like an angel straight from heaven, just like my lucky number 7. You're my shooting star. We're running round in circles, love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing, I will always hold you down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're on my mind. Painted. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight, baby, cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heartbeat to save it, cause your love's underrated. Cause your love's underrated. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight, baby, cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heartbeat to save it, cause your love's underrated. Deep in my heart, I know you're irreplaceable. Together, unstoppable. And I feel your frequency, feel your love around me. I'm drowning in my mind, don't wanna let you down. We're running round in circles, love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing, I will always hold you down.